Guys, I'm seeing some silly things on LinkedIn again. Have you ever heard the phrase or the advice that you should never hire someone to do something that you're capable of doing yourself? That's terrible advice. Okay, I just saw something from a guy posting about how, he changes his own oil and he went to go have somebody else change it, but he wasn't sure if they put the right oil in because he didn't stand over their shoulder and watch it, so he wasn't sure it was worth it. And then he related that to resume writing and how you shouldn't hire a resume writer to do your resume because they're not going to do anything that you couldn't do yourself. And I'd like to challenge that. The fact is that most of us have been told at some point that we shouldn't hire somebody to do something that we can do ourselves. That's not exactly what I was taught, and it's not what I've experienced. There are times when you absolutely should do things yourself, but there's also times when a professional can get it done faster, better than you can, and it costs you less time. In terms of the resume writing thing, I agreed with some of what the guy said. He says you don't want to just hand it off and they don't know you, so they're just going to generalize your resume. And that's true. There's got to be a trust factor there, and you should be involved in that process. You should be telling them what your aspirations are, where you want to go, and see how they can tailor it. But the fact is that you are not likely to be an expert in Microsoft Word, making it look fancy. And let's be honest, those things matter. That's really what you're paying for. So as you guys evaluate what you're doing, what you're spending your time on, you need to understand what your time is worth and what you are uniquely good at. You can cut your own grass, but if it takes you 3 hours, does it make sense for you to cut your own grass when maybe what you could do is earning some extra money doing something else and then pay somebody to cut your grass and you end up ahead? Or spending time with your family? Which one is more valuable? What would you rather do? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself, and not just listen to this blanket advice that just because you can doesn't mean you should. Think about that. Have a great day.